What up, what up, what up? It's your homeboy B Watt, and you are now tuned into another episode of Cancel B Watt. And in this episode, I would like to talk about the one and only Sean Puff Daddy Combs. Let me start this off like this. Where there is smoke, there is fire. We all know this. Rumors don't just come from anywhere. I'm not saying that everything you hear in the street should be taken as gospel, but there's always some truth, even in a lie. With that being said, this Negro Diddy done got away with a lot of shit. I know he calling himself love nowadays, but Diddy is a gangster with a shady past. A lot of people don't know this, but Diddy Pops was affiliated with BMF. He was a big-time drug dealer in New York. I'm going to leave that there and move on. I used to didn't like Diddy. I was a Tupac fan. I think during the West Coast, East Coast beef, I definitely chose the West Coast. And as we all know, the end result of that media propaganda-driven rap gangster war was that both Tupac and Biggie got murdered. In many ways, Diddy was the last man standing. Now, recently, they just indicted somebody who was connected to the murder of Tupac. Not the person who murdered him, but someone who was connected to the murder of Tupac. And people online started saying that Diddy should be worried because people have always thought that Diddy had something to do with the murder of Tupac. Think about this. Before Tupac was murdered in Los Angeles, he actually got shot in New York. He said he was at the studio, he was trying to go upstairs and holler at Biggie Smalls, got on the elevator, and some guys tried to rob him and wound up shooting him. And while Tupac did survive this initial attempt on his life, what makes this interesting is that Tupac openly and publicly accused Diddy of having prior knowledge of this incident. He thought Diddy had something to do with it. He actually said that Diddy set him up. Of course, Biggie and Diddy both adamantly denied these accusations. And this ain't some throwback hip-hop conspiracy theory either. I'm just reciting old history. Diddy really be on that gangster shit. They even have people who believe that Diddy has something to do with the murder of Biggie. Y'all acting like y'all don't remember who Diddy is. Diddy had J-Lo ducking shots in the club, which ultimately led to Shine going to prison for a long time. And Shine always blamed Diddy for that situation. A lot of people haven't spoke about this yet, but I'm going to. And listen, Diddy was with Kim Porter for a long time. She died suddenly a few years ago. There are people who are close to Kim Porter who have been whispering that Diddy may have had something to do with that also.
Uptown Records started with 5 people. Andre Harrell, I'll Be Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim was the longest working employee because she was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only 2 left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting?
I do not have any evidence of this. I do not personally know this to be true. What I am saying is there are people close to that situation making public statements which may imply or implicate Diddy in that situation. They say that Kim Porter was getting ready to do a tell-all book about Diddy. So, of course, he had to take matters into his own hands. And let's keep it a buck. I know y'all hear what they're saying about Diddy in the music industry. Do y'all realize the type of foolishness that Diddy is low-key being accused of? They say Diddy is like a handler in the music industry on that Illuminati shit. They say Diddy be out here smashing these rappers when they coming into the industry, and in return, he puts them into position. Pause. Diddy apparently grooms these young men. Diddy, what are you grooming these young men for? Make it make sense, Puff. You got to tell us something. Is everybody lying on you, Puff? Is your ex-bodyguard lying on you, Puff? Where's the defamation lawsuit, Puff? Was Pac right about your sweet nature? 50 Cent said that Diddy was grooming Lil Baby. Lil Baby, the same rapper who was with them billionaires at that all-white party, letting the rainbow people hold him from behind like he's somebody's prom date. Listen, when these little dudes get into the music industry, they get coerced into participating in homosexual activities with these weird-ass people. It's not just the music industry. It's really the entertainment industry. And understand, all these radio stations, music labels, television stations are all owned by the same couple of people. Basically, if you want to be on these platforms, you're going to have to compromise yourself and disrespect yourself. Shout out to all the artists out here making real music, still connecting with the people in a real way, and not selling their souls to people like Diddy so they could sell 50,000 in a week like Doja Cat. They got artists out here selling their soul, and they're not even going platinum, not even going gold, selling their soul so they can go viral on TikTok. Make it make sense. And let's not act like Jamie Foxx didn't speak on Diddy last year. Didn't Jamie Foxx share a couple of stories about Diddy's famous wild swinger type sex parties?
Filming this, and it's a pool party that is ridiculous, man. And I look up and I see Dr. Ruth. I don't know if you know who that is. The sex lady. The sex lady. I see Dr. Ruth. I said, Miss Ruth, could you please come over here? This guy by the name of Sean P. Diddy Combs. I need you to come meet him. I need this for my camera. Dr. Ruth and Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel pool dancing, doing their thing, right? And you know what they did?
T.I. said that Diddy parties get way too gay when he get drunk. These are apparently multi-million-dollar catered orgies with an extremely high-profile guest list. Guys, doesn't this sound like the weird Illuminati sex parties that people have been talking about for years? These are the kind of parties where you really get your break. You get to rub shoulders and everything else with the power players of the entertainment industry, all hosted by yours truly, Sean P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Love Combs. Now, let's not forget that Usher exposed Diddy too.
To see the lifestyle,
right?
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at.
When Usher was a teenager and coming into the music industry, his parents made the irresponsible decision of allowing this young boy to go to LA and live with Diddy.
Garden Stage, that's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented.
Usher said that what he experienced was too much for a young boy. Usher said he wanted to see the life, and he saw it. Poor Justin Bieber. Wasn't Justin Bieber Usher's artist? Didn't Usher discover Justin Bieber? Poor Justin Bieber. He had to leave the music industry because of all the sexual abuse he experienced as a child. Here's Diddy trying to groom JB now. Peep it out.
Like, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose.
This little boy was barely out of diapers, singing "Baby, Baby, Baby" before these pedophiles in the music industry was playing in his backside. Now Diddy is complaining that he's not a billionaire. He also recently admitted that Ciroc is not his company. I'm like, damn, Diddy. You done exploited maybe 2 generations of black artists.
Yo, Diddy, you gave me the ooshkash gooshmash. You gave me the ooshkash muaf, the shmooshmash. Diddy. Yeah, son. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You gave me the ooshkash muash. I love it, yo.
Sexually submitted to all of these white men, spent millions hosting these Illuminati orgies, sacrificed, allegedly, Big and Kim, and these people still ain't made you a billionaire? Puff, what else these people want from you? You already gave them Kim. Damn. The illusion of the black billionaire. This shit is crazy. And poor Cassie too. Cassie already know better than to speak on this man publicly. But her husband, he accused Diddy of being in the closet. Cassie probably know everything. She probably saw everything. She probably really knows what happened to Kim too. Too far? I'm sorry if too far. I think that Diddy has always been openly gay. Superhead wrote about it in her book. Yes, I read Superhead's book. She said she went to a club with Diddy and Usher only to realize that it was a gay club. And them Negroes started hooking up in that joint. This is a lot, Diddy. When you really look back at it, Diddy ain't really been that good at hiding it. He really flamboyant. And once again, where there is smoke, there is fire. And right now, I just want to take a moment to give a special thank you to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. To anyone who has commented on a video or liked the video, I just want you to know right now that I sincerely appreciate you. But let me say this. To anybody who may be listening and may think that I'm speaking on topics or things that I should not be speaking on, this is what I want you to know about me. I am free and accepted. Tried, never denied, and ready to be tried again. A lot of things have been hidden in plain sight for a while now. When I speak on Cancel Be Wide, I want to use this platform to shed light, to raise the consciousness, to remove the wool from our eyes. So if Puff want to come after me for speaking on him on some gangstalicious shit, so be it. I would advise him to check my background first and realize from whence I came. This ain't that. This is something different. So travel light, my brothers and sisters. And finally, of course, I want to know what y'all think about this. What do y'all think about Diddy and his homosexual Illuminati sex ritual murder allegations? Did Puff have anything to do with the murders of Tupac, Biggie, Kim Porter? Is Diddy good at hiding his rainbow nature? Listen, like, and subscribe. And tune in again to another episode of Cancel Be Wide.